You were listening to ChartingWealth.com for Wednesday, the 19th of July, 2017. We see everything up for the day. The S&P 500, the NASDAQ 100, 20-year bonds, and gold. Things aren't supposed to be that way, are they? In fact, bonds and gold should be inversely related to the stock market. Stocks are up, bonds and gold should be down, and vice versa. Things are strange in today's world, aren't they? Well, we are trend followers. They can get as weird as they want. We will endeavor to always ride established trends. What we have happening right now is very interesting. We have our weekly chart in a confirmed down move. However, we have the derivative oscillator flipped over going up, and of course, prices accelerating up on our Heiken Ashi candlestick. Still a confirmed down move on the weekly. What's going on the 2-day? Well, that crossed over at the close of the latest candle. So we do have now, and in fact, we're going to switch over as I record this. That's what we love about the software that we use at freestockcharts.com. I think it's the best in the world. It's the easiest to use. And of course, at freestockcharts.com, it's free. That layout's available to everyone who subscribes to our daily market review. How much does that cost? Well, it's as free as freestockcharts.com. All you've got to do is go to our website, chartingwealth.com, and subscribe. So now we have a confirmed crossover going up on the S&P 500. We still have our weekly chart going down. That schizophrenia there between the 2-day and the weekly chart means we do not have a trade in the S&P 500 right now. Now, typically, up moves in the 2-day chart many times, well, not always, but many times portend a change in the weekly. But until that occurs, we don't take the risk. Why? Because we're trend followers. If the market starts to crash and things rotate over, and the 2-day flips over going in the same direction as the weekly, of course, that's when we look for a nice down move because we're already preloaded for that down move with the weekly still going down. So we don't have a trade right now. And again, as I said at the end of yesterday's podcast, remember, we're in the summer doldrums, my friends. Sell in May and go away. Live to trade another day is an old adage in the market, meaning that the volume typically is low in the summertime. All the big money goes away. Well, some of it. And it means the summertime is much more volatile and harder to trade. You don't have to trade. That's the beautiful thing about being who we are. That is, we're not on Wall Street. We're not, quote, professional in that we have to trade every day. That's the thing to keep in mind. Professional traders have to move money. They have to trade. We don't. We wait for things to set up perfect. Now, let's jump into what's going on the Qs. Qs in a confirmed down move still on the weekly chart. In fact, we still have a good size down move on the derivative oscillator. We're tracking sideways and a little up on the price percent oscillator. Let's delve into that 2-day chart. It too crossed over. So we will reset our 2-day vertical crossover is now going up. Same type of schizophrenia that we see in the weekly chart and the 2-day being different. So we are officially saying we've got no down moves, of course, or up moves at this time in the Qs. Now again, that's because our charts are diverging. They're different. Weekly charts going down, 2-day charts going up. We may see a changeover soon of the weekly chart, or the 2-day may rotate back over going down again, my friends. Like I said, we are trend following. We're not trend setters. We're not guessing where the market's going. The safest money follows the trend because the trend always wins. Okay, let's keep moving through these charts. Now we're going back to the weekly, and we're going to take a look at TLT, up 0.87% for the day. Now remember what we talked about, how TLT is still in a confirmed up move on the weekly chart. Goes all the way back to the week ending February the 3rd. It's gone up quite a bit since then. Now let's take a look at that 2-day chart. It is in a confirmed down move back around the 30th. Let's go to that 2-day chart. And it is still in a confirmed down move. Hasn't rotated over yet. May be happening soon. Hasn't happened yet. Does appear to bottom out. But again, hasn't gained as much as it started dropping on that 2-day chart on the 10th. We had a lot of down movement. Four strong 2-day candles, so 8 days worth of strong down movement. We've seen that starting to turn around. We'll continue to keep an eye. Again, no trade at this point on TLT. We are watching and paying attention. If indeed we do have a crossover going up, or if this power going up is enough to pull that weekly the 2-day up, then of course we'll look to jump in there. If the weekly goes over and starts moving down because of power on the 2-day going down, we'll call that for you also. Remember, both have to be moving in the same direction. Lastly, we're going to look at gold. Gold up 0.70% for the day. It too, weekly vertical crossover going down on gold. Things a little strange over the last few days. We see gold trying to recover and cross back over going up on the 2-day chart. Now, gold is a little different than everything else because when we look at our 4-hour chart, we talk about how it is a prescient chart in gold. It seems to be right time and time and time again, over and over and over. And of course, when it crossed over going up back on the morning of February the 12th, Wednesday. Where did I come up with February? June the 12th. Wednesday, June the 12th. It has continued to just move up so nicely. If you would have jumped in somewhere around, well, once the crossover occurred, sometime in the afternoon, at the opening afternoon, somewhere around 115.79, already up to 118, I guess the high for the day, 118.33. Well, that was on the last 2-day, that's the 4-hour candle, so that was in the afternoon, 118.33. Beautiful. So again, this 4-hour chart in gold for you gold bugs out there seems to work time and time and time again. Folks, those are all of our charts now for the day. I want to tell you that as soon as this is over, we are preparing and recording our Bitcoin chart, how to chart Bitcoin. That is being produced as soon as this broadcast is over and gets loaded up. We should have that out for you tomorrow, if not earlier, my friends. Thank you for your patience. Of course, we always love to hear from you. This only goes out now to subscribers, so you must be subscribed to chartingwealth.com in order to receive our How to Chart Bitcoin. We do have a special chart for that, and we can't wait to share it with you. But if you are not subscribed at our website, chartingwealth.com, you just go in there, put in your first name, your email address, you're subscribed for free, you will receive that email along with the link so you too can learn how to chart Bitcoin. Thank you so much, my friends. God bless. All the best from your friends here at chartingwealth.com.